Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, then welcome. My name is Allie, and in today's video, I will be sharing with you my fall home decor haul for 2025. I have been so excited to share this video with you. I have been very slowly accumulating items over the past few months from places like HomeGoods, Amazon, Hobby Lobby, Magnolia. You may have already seen a sneak peek of some of these if you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, I'll put my handle down below so that you can follow me there. But in this video today, I'll be sharing everything with you, and I'll also be sprinkling in a few styling tips to give you guys a lot of ideas for layering these fall pieces into your own home decor. If you like videos like this, don't forget to make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and turn on that notification bell so that you never miss a video. Please give this video a thumbs up, drop me a comment down below. I love hearing from you. So grab your favorite fall drink, get comfy, and let's get into this cozy haul. Okay, so the first set of items that I'm going to be sharing with you today come from Amazon, and I will begin with the stems. So the first set of stems I got are these beautiful Gypsophilia stems. I love that they're very transitional, but they're just a very delicate stem. They have just a beautiful color in them. This stem in particular actually comes in many different colors on Amazon. I, full disclosure, also have the black ones in my cart for Halloween because they're just very cool. They come 6 in a pack. I did style these for you in a reel on my Instagram. So if you want to see what they look like actually in a vase, styled on a counter, head over to my Instagram and check out that reel. But these ones in particular, I love the color variation. I love that they have like a soft peach tone. They have some yellows. They have a little bit of browns. They're very affordable. All the stems that I'll be sharing with you from Amazon are extremely affordable. So keep that in mind. When you're looking for stems on Amazon, you want to definitely check the ratings. I've checked the ratings on all of these, and as you can see, I've used them in my own home, so I can share with you that I know that the quality is good. But if you're shopping around, just something to keep in mind. All right, next up from Amazon in the stems department are these gorgeous sedum berry stems. I love the plum color of these stems, and you can see that there are several berries on each and every stem here. So they come in a set of 3, which for me was plenty, but if you want a more fuller look, or maybe you have like a wider mouth vase, you can go ahead and pick up 2 packages of them. But I love these because they have so much movement to them. I really like to drape them over the edge of a vase. I think it just gives such a pretty effect, and the color is stunning. Okay, these next stems come in a pack of 4. They're a little bit larger. They are these beautiful fall greenery stems. Look at the colors in these stems. This is definitely getting a little bit more into those fall colors. This looks like you picked them from outside. They're just so beautiful. They have a lot of variations in them. Obviously they're mostly yellow, but you can see that they do have some oranges. They have a very realistic brown in the stem. They come in a pack of 4, but they're very tall. So you can use these in a tall vase, or you can bunch them up like I had them earlier. Either way, the stems I was very happy with because they are extremely bendable. I love the color in them. I just think that they really do scream fall. And they have 2 options of these on Amazon. They have this color, and then they also have like a plain green color, which is great for a transitional. So you can even pick up both of them. And if you're not quite ready to decorate for fall yet, you can use the green ones now. And then when you're feeling ready, you can swap them out for these or even mix them in. I think that that would look really pretty as well. Sometimes I even like to take stems like this, get a clear glass vase. You can add about 1 inch or 2 of water on the bottom and sit these in there and just make them look even more realistic, even more natural. All right, these next stems are always a fan favorite. We see them several times over the past few years. They are a classic stem, and that is the Semicifuga stems. One company that sells them is called A Floral, and they have a beautiful option for Semicifuga stems. But Amazon has a great option that comes in a set of 3, and it's much more affordable. Look at these stems. They have a lot of movement. I was super impressed with the quality of them. Honestly, I wasn't really sure how they were gonna look once I got them out of the box, but I will show you. I do have one stem from A Floral that I purchased last year, and it's this one right here. Now, this stem is longer, I will say that. Look at you almost can't even tell the difference when it comes to the actual leaves themselves. Like I could probably mix these in and you really wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. These ones are maybe a little bit deeper in color. The leaves are a touch smaller, but overall for the movement, if you want that like striking pop of that beautiful plum color in fall, and you're just looking for a stem that has that color and the movement to it, these Amazon options are a great find. They are a steal for a pack of 3. Much more affordable option on the Semicifuga stems. I think that incorporating a color like this will really just make your home pop for the season. It's so great for fall. Okay, and the last stems from Amazon are these beautiful eucalyptus stems. So this also has that soft plum color. It's a little bit lighter than the ones that I just shared with you. I like these because they have like an ashiness to them. Do you see how they have like that, those gray tones? They just have a coolness to them. So if you're somebody that has a lot of cool colors in your home, but you still want to incorporate that warmth of the season of fall, I think that these stems are a great option. They come in a set of 6. They're pretty long, so you can use these together in a vase, or you can separate them and use them in different ways around your home, layer them into a mantelpiece. They have a ton of movement. I like the shape of these leaves. They feel more sparse than a lot of the other stems that I have that I've shown you today. So if you enjoy that more sparse look, you want to make them feel a little bit more wispy, these are an excellent option. Okay, this next item is also from Amazon. It was the first item that I purchased for fall this year. It is this pumpkin candle snuffer. It is so pretty. It looks like a pumpkin growing on the vine. Look at those leaves. It is just such a pretty way to bring in fall. I love when you can find items like this that maybe you use this item every day, but they make it for the season. And a candle snuffer is something that I always have, usually out on my coffee table or my console table. It's just another piece of decor that typically goes overlooked, and I feel like it just adds that little extra touch that really makes things come together and pulls things together for the season. So I was super excited to see this, and I did share it on my Instagram as well. I just went back and checked, and sadly, it is currently unavailable on Amazon. I don't know if they're gonna get it back in stock or not, but I'm going to link it for you below so that you can follow it. However, I did want to share with you another great option. I also purchased this one at the same time, and this is a brass bell candle snuffer. This one I love too because it's got a really nice hammered detail and that wrought iron. It's handmade. It's got that antique kind of feel. I love the bell detail. And this is something that I purchased because I was really thinking about putting this out for the everyday, but that also it would transition really well through the holidays because it has that bell detail. So I'll link both of these for you down below. Again, hopefully the pumpkin one comes back in stock. If not, this is an excellent option that you can use for fall that will also transition really well into the holidays. Okay, so this next item is also an excellent and affordable Amazon find. I really wanted a floral block option for pillow covers. I found a beautiful one on Etsy. Unfortunately, it was a little much than what I wanted to spend, so I found something very similar on Amazon, and I'm super excited to share it with you. It's a really good quality, super nice linen. I love the rust color of it, and I really just love the daintiness of the flowers. I think it's so pretty. It's such a great affordable option to bring in that fall touch in the form of textiles. So I love that these are super thick. The material feels really good, and I like that it has the concealed zipper on the bottom. They have the smallest detail of black in them as well, if you can see it there. Floral block is always a really great option, and I was, again, just super happy to find something that was high quality like this on Amazon. Okay, so I did splurge on one stem, moving along to something I purchased from Magnolia. It is this gorgeous pear stem. Look at this beautiful, beautiful stem. It's so large and substantial that I cannot even fit the whole thing in the frame to show you, but here we go. I think that's probably the best I can do. It is so beautiful, like just beautiful. I love the detail in the pears. I was hoping that it would be just as pretty when I got it out of the box, and it really is. It is a statement piece. So I just went ahead and bent a few pieces of this stem, and it bends so smoothly. It looks so realistic, so beautiful. A single stem of this can make a statement. So even if you wanted to just purchase one of these, I found a vase that I'm going to share with you in just a minute that I found to pair this with. Pair, no pun intended, but I found to pair it with, and I am just so happy with it. I'll show you that in just a second. It has such a realistic quality to it. You really don't have to do much else if you're going to add in a substantial stem like this, especially if you have an open floor plan. It can change the vibe of your floor plan instantly by just popping in a large stem like this. It signals the start of a new season. It makes the home feel very fresh, and it makes me feel better. I know when I do like a small change like this, it just sort of just like reinvigorates me for the season. So you don't have to make large changes. You don't have to make large purchases. This one in particular, for a single stem, is a bit of an investment, but again, it's a high quality stem and you really only need one of them. This I am 1000% happy with. So happy that I purchased it, and I can't wait to put it out in just a few weeks. All right, so this next stem is the last stem that I have to share with you in this video, and it came from Etsy. When I saw it, I just thought that it was so different and so unique. It is these fall autumn nutmeg berry pods, and look at these stems. They're just so cool. I've never seen anything like this before. I think that they just have so much texture. They just have a very organic feel. Even the leaves themselves, they just have like this chocolatey color to them. This came from a shop on Etsy called Front Porch by Deb. I don't know this person. I've never shopped her shop before. This is the first time that I found it, and I was just so impressed. And when I got the two stems, it even came with a little card with a thank you note to me on it. Her name's Debbie Romero. She's the owner of the shop, but she does garlands, swags, centerpieces, ribbons, and tons of wreath supplies. She's a 5-star seller, and I can just say from my experience with her, I think that this shop is top-notch. So different. It has all those rich tones and rich colors for the season of fall, and I just like that I've never seen anything like it before. I have 2 other items coming from Etsy that I haven't received yet. They got a little bit delayed, but they are bowl filler. So I purchased 2 from this shop that I found on Etsy. One of them are these natural red cedar cones. They're unscented botanicals, but I like that these were unscented so I can use like an essential oil spray on them or whatever. And they just help to bring another layer into your home decor. Since they were so affordable, I went ahead and picked up a second one. I got these natural cedar cones, which have the same kind of feel, but they're a little bit different in color, a little bit different in texture. And I just thought that these would be great to mix in maybe a different area, like maybe a bathroom or maybe in an entryway or a bar room or something, just to give more of an organic feel, especially during the season of fall. I love to bring organic elements like this in the home. Again, they really do help to elevate your style, elevate your home decor, and just fill those gaps. All right, so moving on to home goods, I have a few items here that I was so excited about. One of which I shared with you earlier that I was looking for a vase or a vessel that I could pair with that pear stem from Magnolia, that giant stem, because I'm just going to use it as a singular stem, and I really just wanted like it to make a statement. But I was thinking that I was going to place it in a tall vase. So I was looking for something that was tall and that had a very narrow mouth, because when you're working with just a single stem, you usually want to go with a narrow mouthed vase. So I found something in Home Goods that is not tall. Instead, it's short and wide. And I was so excited when I found it. I knew that it would be perfect. It is this recycled glass vase. I love the shape of this vase. I don't have anything that's glass like this with this kind of tint on it in particular. It's just so different, and I cannot believe the price I found it for. You're not going to believe it. $16.99 for this vase. It is recycled glass. It was made in Portugal. Even just look at the detail around it. I really like that it has like this ribbed detail going all the way around it. I think that I am going to pair it with that Magnolia stem, and I will probably add like a little bit of water in the bottom of it just to make it look even more realistic. So again, this is that Magnolia stem. Look at this. How stunning is this vase paired with that stem? I am obsessed. It is so beautiful. I feel like I might want to just like keep moving this around throughout the season of fall just because I want to try it in different spaces. I don't know, but overall, I mean, come on, look at it. It is gorgeous. It just goes to show you that you can splurge on one item, like I splurged on the stems, and then I went and found something really cost effective, really affordable at Home Goods, but when you put it together, it just makes a wow factor. It looks so gorgeous. I'm so happy with it, and I can't wait to put it out when we're ready in a few weeks. Also, while I was at Home Goods, I picked up a couple other items, like this round wooden bowl. I love when I find pieces like this because they're so versatile. So I'm imagining maybe placing a candle inside and then putting that bowl filler around it. I also have like these little pumpkin bowl fillers that might look really nice around it. You can also layer this in your kitchen, like leaning up against your backsplash, layered in with some other fall cutting boards, maybe mix some marble in there. There's really just so many things that you can do with a piece like this. I did purchase a candle while I was at Home Goods as well. I think that having a candle like this out would just look really nice, again, with some bowl filler around it. Or you can take your candle snuffer, the pumpkin one, or maybe another one, and just sort of lay it out like this. You could even put the bowl filler in it and then just like nestle the candle in and lay the pumpkin snuffer on top of whatever bowl filler that you're using. But it just makes a little festive moment really wherever you want to pop something like this. And I love the fact that because the tray is just so basic, you can restyle it when it's time for the holiday season. So one more item that I picked up from Home Goods while I was there. It's another classic item that you can use year round, but I think really pairs well with the season of fall. It's these two nesting boxes. This is what really caught my eye, was the detail in this little handle. It's just very elegant, this little brass detail. I think it's so pretty. Items like this are great if you have things that you want to store in an entryway, like maybe you want to have a catch-all for your keys, or on top of a coffee table and you can place your remote controls inside of it. Up on a bookshelf, it's a great place to add like loose items that maybe you don't want out, that you just want to sort of corral them into something that looks really nice and helps to clear the clutter. So this is in antique brass. So the little one was $14.99 and the large one was $19.99. The inside has this like velvety suede lining, which is really pretty. So I saw these nesting boxes on the Layla Grace website, and they were being sold in a set of 3, but they were $682 for a set of 3 on the Layla Grace website. $14.99 and $19.99 that I picked up from Home Goods. They are a high-end look for less. They're definitely giving luxury, but without the price tag. But I also think that these would look really cool styled for Halloween. I am super excited for Halloween, which I don't know if you guys are. I know Halloween, not everybody's big on that, but let me know in the comments down below if you would also like to see a separate haul with Halloween items. I tend to go more of like a Haunted Mansion kind of feel. I try to keep it like elegant, but still like a little bit creepy. Nothing gory or anything like that, and fun for the season. So I plan on keeping these out for Halloween as well. And it's another layer that you can bring to round out your home decor. All right, moving on from Home Goods, now let's get into some of the finds that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, starting with something that I saw last year that I regretted not buying last year. I was so happy to see them back in stock this year. It is these glass pumpkins. So I went ahead and I got this sort of more brown color tone for the smaller one, and then I picked up more of this orange color tone for the taller one. You can put a battery operated candle right underneath this and then just close this right on top of it, and it will just give like a really nice soft glow for the season of fall. You can also take like LED lights, like take a strip of maybe battery operated LED lights and just kind of tuck those in here, and then just place it on top of them on the edge of your kitchen counter. And that would also give just like a really pretty nice glow. You don't need to put anything in them, honestly. You can just set them out like this and they look really nice by themselves. They're just really neutral. They're a really elegant way to just work fall into your home decor if you want to stick with that neutral kind of vibe. They just bring in the right amount of warmth, this beautiful piece of artwork. I love this artwork. I love the moodiness of it. It's framed with this chocolatey brown wood tone. I always like to add art pieces leaned up against my backsplash in my kitchen, so I'm thinking that I might place it there, or I might layer it into my console table. I like to layer pieces up against our mirror and our entryway. This would also look really nice popped up on a shelf, so maybe on a bookshelf or something. So I do have frames with glass in them. Depending on where you place them in your home, sometimes you just get a really strong glare and then it's hard to actually see the artwork behind it because there's so much glare. Like I know in my kitchen, if I place an art piece leaning against the backsplash, it has a lot of glare. So pieces like this really are good for areas like that where you don't want to deal with the glare. I will say that Hobby Lobby had an incredible amount of art pieces for fall. There were a lot of favorites I saw in there. I might go back and maybe get 1 or 2 other ones to just sort of mix in, but this was one that just stood out to me because I thought it was just very simple, very elegant, and really spoke to my decor for the season of fall. Hobby Lobby had a lot of great sales when I was there. So everything fall, as you know, is 40% off right now. But they were also running sales on all their vases. So they had a lot of vases on clearance. And I found this one that I've actually had my eye on for about a year now. It's this beautiful ceramic textured vase. This was $8.99 on clearance right now for $8.99. So I knew I had to grab it. So this pairs really nicely with shorter stem florals. Like I had the gypsophilia that I showed you first, that autumn baby's breath. That looks really nice like this. Or I might consider using this as a crock, like to hold my wooden kitchen utensils and things. There's a lot of versatility in pieces like this. So I always like to peruse that section in Hobby Lobby, especially when they're running sales, because you can really find some gems that are just super affordable, but give you that high-end feel. Next up from Hobby Lobby is another great layering piece. It is this pumpkin etched wooden breadboard. I just can't get over this detail, this etching detail of the pumpkin and the leaf here on the side. It's so pretty. Perfect for fall. You can layer this right in with any other cutting boards that you have. And the best part is that the back is plain. So there's nothing on the back. So you can even keep this out year round and just turn it around and still have that layering element to your kitchen. Last but not least, I always peruse the Floral Picks section when I go to Hobby Lobby. And while I was there this last time, I picked up two different style picks. One are these Cosmo stems. I was so excited to see the fall cosmos. A lot of times, especially like in places like our powder room, I'll take a smaller vase and I'll just put a couple of picks in them because they really do just add that little pop of warmth and that hominess, that warm feeling when it comes to cozying up a space with fall decor. I also really like styling picks kind of like tucked into little vignettes, like on my console table or maybe like in a tray on my coffee table. The second pick that I saw that I really just loved is this little floral pick right here. It's very delicate, very dainty. I love the color green in the leaves, and it's just a little elegant spray that again you can just pop anywhere. You can even get a few of these and maybe mix this in with the cosmos and just kind of have like the cosmo stems peeking out of it and place this in a little vase. These little pairings and these little moments that really do help your house give that homey kind of feel. So that's it for today. I really hope that you enjoyed my fall home decor haul for 2025. Let me know down below if you have a favorite item that you really liked, or maybe a styling tip that you plan on incorporating into your own home when you're ready to decorate for fall this year. If you did like this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. It's a free way to support my channel. I so appreciate it. If you like seasonal content, if you love home decor tips and DIYs, I have so much of that coming for you that I would love to share with you. So definitely make sure that you're subscribed and that you have your notifications turned on so that you never miss a video. Thank you again so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Take care.